this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Green 80!
Stop your whining.
Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. On second and 9, Wilson forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had a big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a first and 10 at the 18. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. From the 17, Wilson dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Left pass.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Procise. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at the 20. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Hey, high 7.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Zebra. Kill.
Penny, a 1st down carry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
380.
It's a pickup of 3.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
280.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go double count right here. Double count.
Here we go again. Showing up.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. He will push his way down to about the 14. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson buying time to his left. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go.
280.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
57 the mark.
12.
Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Got it. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
57 Mike 57.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Will Dissly there to make the grab. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now Wentz again. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Completes it to Aguilar. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And now a high kick trying to pin them back. 35 yards that time on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
2 yards, good enough for a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just 1 big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're 1 big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. They do go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Wentz. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Again, it's Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Into the red zone. Wentz toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and now it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Wentz to throw again. Being chased out left. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
At their own 25-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Procise. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is brought in at the 21. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a run. 79 yards on the punt return as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Watch QB draw.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Let's see what you got. All day.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A run on first down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Wilson to throw. It's caught. Lockett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now Rashad Penny. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They'll run it again with Penny. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. Throwing now is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Lockett. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk first down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Again, it's Penny. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now to try the Eagle field goal, Jake Elliott. This to potentially send us to overtime. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. First throw of overtime for Wentz. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw, it's Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In on the stop, Bradley McDougald. Throwing on second down. Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for... And he is in for the score. And